Hi guys, AzureAce here and welcome back to the Heart Headlines, where today we are at the final part of my 3-part mini-series on saving the Birth by Sleep trio, or the Wayfinder Trio, however you like to call them, in Kingdom Hearts 3. We did Ventus first, we did Aqua second, and finally we're going to talk about the last of the 3 and the person who I think is going to be the hardest to get back, and that is saving Terra in Kingdom Hearts 3. Let's get into it. So as always, let's talk about the how. How did Terra get into this situation? Well, buckle up because this is the longest how segment I've ever done for the 3 characters. So let's go. During the final battle with Master Xehanort, he failed to hold back his darkness during the fight with Master Xehanort, and thus, through no fault but his own, allowing Master Xehanort to merge his heart with Terra's, creating an ever-growing struggle over Terra's being from henceforth from that fight. As Terranort, he fought Aqua in Radiant Garden, then lost all of his memories except that his name is Xehanort, thus giving birth to the apprentice Terranort. He would then become a pupil of Ansem the Wise before he and the other residents of Radiant Garden's castle banished him to the Realm of Darkness, before finally releasing the hearts of Lee, Isa, Dylan, Braig, Yenzo, Evan and Alias to become the formation of Organization 13, as well as releasing his own heart, creating Xemnas. However, while Terra lost his heart and body to Master Xehanort, during the fight with Master Xehanort, he also lost his will, and his will took a form of his own, now known as the Lingering Will, which is the will of Terra embodied by his Keyblade armour, and that then sits at the Badlands of the Keyblade Graveyard forever until Sora comes into contact with the Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2. Not to mention, the Lingering Will also comes into contact with Naminé, likely during the events of Kingdom Hearts 2 or just before the events of Kingdom Hearts 2, where Naminé asks Terra's Lingering Will to guide Aqua through the Realm of Darkness. However, that is where Terra's situation ends. Now, how can he be saved? That is the big question, and is the hardest question to answer, because there is so many variables to how he can be saved. It's absolutely insane the amount of ways he can be saved, and just the fact that he may not even be able to be saved at this point. He may be so far gone. Xehanort might have such a high level of control over Terra now, he may never ever regain control of his body. However, I do think that the Lingering Will definitely have a role to play in Kingdom Hearts 3 in taking back Terra to the side of the light. One thing we do see that possibly shows that Xehanort has such a massive control over him is that while Terra is trying to guide Aqua through the Realm of Darkness in 0.2, we see that Terranort comes back to try and take control of Terra and stop him from guiding Aqua through the Realm of Darkness. However, while we see that, Terra fights back, and we see the chains come out that also appear when the Lingering Will goes to fight Terranort at the end of Birth by Sleep in Terra's story. So I wonder if Terra is starting to get even more control back of his own being, considering he is now able to fight back against Terranort. It kind of reminds me how Riku used to fight against Ansem to keep him at bay back in the early days of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, as well as Chain of Memories. So I think it's a very interesting contrast between the two, considering they are both linked, both in name and in connections. However, really there's only one way to release Xehanort's heart from Terra's, but this would also release Terra's heart too, so there's absolutely no way of telling what would actually happen. What would likely happen is they would recreate a version of Xemnas, Terra and Terranort's nobody, which is something that not a lot of people know, that Xemnas is actually Terra's nobody, but it's Terranort's nobody, so he has the silver hair and the orange eyes of Xehanort. So a lot of people didn't know that he would actually be Terra's nobody if he was Terra, you know? So let's just say Zetra. Zetra is Terra's nobody, right? Not all nobodies are malicious. We've seen good-willed nobodies before. We've seen Axel, we've seen Roxas, we've seen Naminé. They're all good-willed nobodies. They all have this goodwill and this good intention. However, if they make this nobody, they'd not only have to get that nobody back, they'd have to get his heart back, and they'd have to get his soul back, which brings in the Lingering Will. The Lingering Will, to our knowledge, is still at the Badlands of the Keyblade Graveyard, waiting for supposedly Riku, Aqua, Ventus, Xehanort, one of these people to come and find him. Of course, he finds Sora instead, or rather Sora finds him, and he is confused, however does recognise the light of Sora at that moment. But now let's talk about the who. Who do I think is going to save Terra? Well, you'll be surprised, because I think nobody's going to save Terra. Nobody is going to be able to get Terra back. Terra, what I think is going to happen, is going to recontrol his body at the last moment. He's going to take back control of his body, however, at the sacrifice of his life. He's going to either sacrifice himself for either Aqua or Ventus during the final Keyblade War in Kingdom Hearts 3. That's what I believe is going to happen. I don't think we're going to get to see Terra come back as a Guardian of Light. I still think that the Guardians of Light will be Sora, Riku, Kairi, Mickey, Aqua, Ventus and Lee. I still think that these 7 people will be the Guardians of Light, and it will not include Terra at all due to the control that Terranort has over his body. But I do think it would be very interesting to see Terra come back to the side of the light, because that would put the 13 Seekers of Darkness down by 1. However, I'm sure that Xehanort would have something up his sleeve to account for the fact that Terra has been lost. He does possibly have possession of a Book of Prophecies, so he may be able to see this coming and plan in advance, as he always does. So it would be very interesting to see what Xehanort is planning for this eventuality or possibility. However, in summary, I don't think that Terra is going to be saved in any way, shape or form. However, what I will say is, I do think that the Lingering Will come in and help the side of the light. I do think that he is definitely going to play some sort of role. He has to play some sort of role in Kingdom Hearts 3. If the likes of Roxas is coming back, if the likes of Xion is coming back, then the Lingering Will has to come back, as he is pretty much a completely necessary thing they need to have in order to bring Terra back. So I think that would be very interesting to see the Lingering Will and his interactions with Riku, Sora, Mickey, Aqua, Ventus, all of these different characters. But as always, that is the end of the video. That is the end of this 3-part mini-series on saving the Birth by Sleep trio. I hope you guys like this, because I really enjoyed doing this sort of mini-series of videos covering these guys, because these are some of my favourite characters in not only Kingdom Hearts, but in just gaming in general. So I had a lot of fun doing these. If you guys want to see more videos like this, like, I've seen the views and the likes on these videos and the support is insane. You guys love this. So if you want to see anything more like this, if you've got any suggestions or anything like that, please do put them down in the comment section below, because I'd love to try and do some more things like this if you guys absolutely love this stuff. And I'd love to get your guys' suggestions as well. So if you guys have anything you want to, hear about, or anything you want kind of explained or clarified, just comment down below what you would like to see, and I'll see what I can do, because you guys love these videos, I love these videos, it's a win-win for everyone. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Do you think that Terra will be saved, or do you agree with me in that Terra will not be saved due to the control Xehanort has over him? Share this amongst your friends, and if you could, please hit the bell next to the subscribe button. You will get a notification every single time I upload, therefore you will get every single piece of content going right to you as it goes up. I've been AzureAce, and thank you for coming to this video and supporting this mini-series.
You have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to AzureAce for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.